another fun stat for you. So time form is another good way to look at to kind of look at a horse's numbers. Of the last 18 derbies, Epicenter's time form number, his best number, wins 0 of them. Zandon's best time form number wins 1. Messier and Taiba's best time form number win 11 of the 18. And that includes 2 Triple Crown winners. So if you take those out, they would have won 11 of the 16 races without the Triple Crown winners. So it shows you how good that Santa Anita Derby was. They both possess tactical speed. In fact, I think Messier could get the lead if Classic Causeway doesn't break. I think he's the most likely horse outside of Summers Tomorrow to be up front. Taiba has one of the best early time form numbers, one of the best late time form numbers, and I would say is probably the most talented horse in the field. It's just the lightly raced aspects of it really brings a lot of questions into it. But look, we're all gamblers. You bet with your head, not with your heart, right?
Exactly.
Like, do I want to see Baffert win a Derby? Probably not. Am I going to pick one of those 2 horses? Probably. Yeah. Spoiler alert! Like it's coming.
So spoiler alert. Which of the 2? Because honestly, like there has been kind of shade thrown on Taiba for the travel. Hasn't looked great. Some warts there. Some concern about just in general, fitness and injury concerns. And then Messier, as I mentioned, like you don't feel great seeing that horse not give you more competitive spirit at the end of the Santa Anita Derby. Are you willing to give a pass there? And are you at this point on the Messier bandwagon?
So I'm on the Messier train. The Santa Anita Derby to me is one of those races when you look back and you watch it, it looks like a horse who needed the race. That was Messier's first off a longer layoff. And if you kind of read between the lines, the ownership group knew Messier was running first or second, and that's what it took to get in the Derby. So you don't need to fully crank the horse at that point, right? You don't want them to put out their top effort if you know that you're going to get in. Because in their mind, there's no way they're not running behind both Forbidden Kingdom and Taiba, right? I think they knew that they were better than Forbidden Kingdom. I definitely thought they were better than Forbidden Kingdom. And so if you know you're finishing first or second, you don't have to get everything out of that horse. You want to save some more for the Derby. Taiba, on the other hand, I mean, the trainer didn't really want to enter it, right? The bloodstock agent was saying don't enter it. The owner was really pushing to enter it. I think they weren't sure what they had there. Now, they thought they had a really good horse, but they thought it might be too fast too soon. So they put him in there, and I think he was fully ready to go for that race, where Messier wasn't quite fully ready to go. Messier's also more tactical. And I wouldn't be shocked, again, if Messier wired this field if Classic Causeway doesn't break, and he's out in the 17 post. A lot can go wrong from that 17 post.
If Messier wiring the field would be so good.
I'm saying, man, we've seen it before. We've seen this 2 years in a row where Baffert's gotten out there and just gotten kind of loose and then ends up winning the race. I wouldn't be shocked if he sits either in the lead or in second or third, and he's going to make the lead, I think, top of the lane. It's can you come and get him? And look, Taiba has every chance to do so. I'm probably going to have Taiba in second. I think this is the most logical exacta, and right now the price for it is, I mean, if you look at an 8-1 over 12-1, you're talking like a $70, $80, $90 exacta for a buck, which is crazy.
I might even box it for 2.
The way Taiba closed in the Santa Anita Derby wouldn't be crazy. Wouldn't be crazy.
That's the other thing too. You talk about the Santa Anita Derby. It makes you think of like one of the early heats in like Olympic swimming. You know, the person who's winning the gold medal might not win that heat, but it's just one of those where it's like, they know they're going to beat 4 of these people if they swim 80%. They're that good, and it could be, like Drew said, it could be a cause for concern. It's tough to tell. Horses can't talk.